10,000 U.S. troops are on rotation in Poland, a NATO front line. This week, the 1st Cavalry Division of the U.S. Army assumed control from the 3rd Infantry Division for the Eastern European mission. The U.S. military is working closely with NATO allies to strengthen deterrence. In 2020, it reactivated its V Corps, enhancing command and control for U.S. allied and partner forces in Europe. Lieutenant General Charles Costanza, the commanding general of V Corps, who recently assumed leadership of the corps, says Russia represents a near-term threat to NATO.
I think that there's a little bit of a misperception that we have time and that Russia's taken a lot of losses and it's going to take them a while to rebuild and reconstitute. I don't have that view, and I think we need to be ready in the near term.
Ukrainian officials and Western open-source intelligence reports say Russia's losses in Ukraine have been heavy, with nearly 50,000 troops killed in action. But Costanza says Russian forces are swiftly rebuilding themselves, and while they are not as well trained as NATO troops, they have grown in size since the start of their full-scale invasion.
We've also modernized, learning the lessons from fighting in Ukraine, which is going to be a problem for us in the West because Ukraine's using Western equipment, they are using Western techniques. Russia's learning how to defeat that.
He sees a real sense of urgency for NATO to be ready. The Polish partners concur and express their welcome to U.S. troops. Poland has always seen Russia as a threat, but Brigadier General Fajkowski, commander of the Polish Army's 11th Armored Cavalry Division, says all NATO allies now recognize severity of that threat.
Now, when Russia invaded Ukraine, all masks are out. So now we know everything. Russians shows how they think, how they operate, and everything now is clear.
He stresses how important it is for Poland to have U.S. troops stationed on its territory as a deterrent.
Have to be ready to show the Russians that, look, we are prepared. There is no way to invite us. If you invite even the smallest country like Latvia or Estonia, we are ready to face the threat.
Polish military officials stress that throughout history and due to its geographic location in the heart of Europe, their country has often had to fight first. One reason, it currently spends almost 4% of its GDP on defense. The memories of Nazi occupation in World War II and Soviet domination in the period after taught Poland some painful lessons. Providing support for Ukraine now and helping train Ukrainian soldiers are signs that Poland is choosing to apply the lessons of the past wars to avoid suffering new ones. Myroslava Gongadze, VOANews, Boleslawiec, Poland.